Today, we'll explore a powerful idea that will change the way you treat women, especially as you get older. And what's even more exciting is that this idea has nothing to do with money, looks, or the glamorous images found online. The truth is that these two words trigger something deep in a woman's mind, something that creates an emotional connection most men are unaware of. I will explain what these two words are and the scientific basis behind them. But there is one detail that everyone overlooks, and it is what distinguishes men who forget women from those who can't stop thinking about them. Follow along to the end, because this information could completely change the way you communicate. Let me tell you something. I've studied thousands of relationships between men and women for years. Do you know what I found? The most attractive men aren't necessarily the most handsome or the richest, but rather those who understand something very simple: direct emotional connection. While most men strive to please women and avoid offending them, a completely different kind of man takes a different approach. They use two key words to understand the female psyche. As you can see, the human brain is programmed to respond to specific communication patterns. These two words, when used correctly, form what we call a positive emotional anchor. Let's begin. The first word is I want. Sounds simple, right? But pay attention to what happens when someone says I want. First, they take responsibility for their needs. They don't ask permission, and they don't test anyone's reactions. It's simple. Here's a secret of female psychology. Women are attracted to men who know what they want. Why? Because it demonstrates leadership. It shows that she's capable of making decisions and that she's not shirking responsibility for choices. Think about this with me. When you say, I don't know, perhaps we can do something later if you'd like. What are you talking about? Insecurity, fear of rejection, and feeling lost. Now compare this to, I want to invite you to dinner on Saturday. I know a great place. Understand the difference. You're not begging, you're leading, creating a special experience. Look, it's not about aggression, it's about determination. It's about having the courage to take your place in the world and say, this is who I want. When you do that, you activate what's called gender polarity in her mind. You establish yourself as a masculine force, which naturally activates the feminine side that wants to take the lead and be led. The second word, the one that changes everything, is appreciation. Pay close attention, because therein lies the secret to success. If you use only the word desire, you might come across as selfish. You might appear only interested in getting something from the relationship. But when you combine desire and appreciation, you achieve the perfect balance. You're showing that you're an ambitious person and someone with emotional depth. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you're talking to a woman you admire. Instead of saying, I want to see you again, you say, I want to see you again because I truly appreciate the way you think. The conversation you have with her will be full of emotion. Do you see what's happening? You're not just expressing your desire, you're showing her that you love her just as she is, as a person. You're showing my girlfriend that she's irresistible. Why? Because most men only value her looks. They focus on her physical appearance. But you go beyond that. You accept her as she is. And best of all, you don't have to like it when you truly appreciate it. The choice is yours. Women can tell the difference from a distance. If you found this content helpful, please use the like button below. This shows your serious commitment to improvement. Now, let me tell you the mistake that ruins everything. The mistake lies in using these words inconsistently. Do you know what consistency is? Your body language, tone of voice, and words are all consistent. If you say, I want to invite you to dinner, but your shoulders are slumped, you're looking at the ground, and your voice is hesitant, the message won't get through. Your body speaks of confidence, and your words reflect it. A woman's mind is highly sensitive to such doubts. It's like an emotional lie detector. So when you say, I love you, stand tall, open your chest, and look her in the eyes. And when you say, thank you, pause, speak slowly, and show the sincerity of your feelings. I've covered this topic in great detail in my comprehensive guide to the secrets of attraction. I'll teach you not only what to say, but also how to tune your energy and presence so that every word you utter carries real emotional weight. Another crucial element is timing. Listen, you can't just say, I love you in every conversation and expect me to compliment you like a machine. That would be awkward. These words are cleverly used when setting a goal. For example, when you want to create an emotional memory at the end of a special meeting, you look directly at them and say, I would like to repeat this meeting. I truly appreciate the positive energy they radiate. In doing so, you establish a positive emotional connection. Now, every time he thinks of you, he remembers feeling like he's first valued and desired all at once. If you want to delve deeper into this topic, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I provide content like this weekly, giving you a significant advantage in the art of attraction. Now you have the necessary tools. Use it wisely. Use it sincerely. And remember, you're not required to be perfect. It's enough to be honest. See you next time.